Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Mixed Section Report. The woke gay rom-com Bros was a disaster this weekend at the box office, bringing in just $4.8 million. It's from Breitbart. We had the worst September in 25 years for movies, and I think that is about right because I don't think I went to the movies once in September. I will be going back to see Halloween Ends this month, though. Yes, I'm excited. But anyway, Bros was a disaster with $4.8 million. And it says in this article here that Americans don't have an issue with gay movies, gay themed comedies. If you go back to 1996, there was a huge hit called Birdcage. It had Robin Williams, Gene Hackman, who else? Nathan Lane. But it didn't offer any gay sex. It says, which makes 98% of the public feel uncomfortable. And I agree with that. We don't go to the movies to see gay sex scenes and dudes dancing with their shirts off in gay clubs and things like that. We don't want to. We don't want to see that in the movie theater. I'm not saying that I have anything against gays because I don't. Do what you want to do. But to have this LGBTQ plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 push in our face, that's not okay. We want to go to be entertained. We want to see action, lighthearted comedy without a hidden agenda. That's it. All right, let's check this out. Let's see. Don't Worry, Darling, Olivia Wilde's feminist lecture dropped 62%. Sits at $33 million and will be likely to end at $50 million. That's just too bad. The Woman King had $6.2 million for a total of $46 million. Will be lucky if it hits $75 million. Those are bad numbers. Topping the box office horror offering was Smile at $19 million. Now, Top Gun Maverick, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, $713 million and is still in the top 10 with $1.6 million. I mean, this movie was phenomenal. I know some people that saw it twice in the movie theaters. Pro-American, pro-military, just action-packed, a little bit of comedy. Didn't have anybody with purple hair. Didn't have anybody's daughter coming out as gay or whatever. Just a solid, good old-fashioned movie. And I talked about this before in a previous video. But let's check this out. Here is the Washington Times talking about this film. Bros star Billy Eichmer blames straight people for gay rom-coms box office woes. So it's our fault. It's our fault this thing tanked because we're homophobic, according to him. Comedian Billy Eichmer, if I'm saying that right, blames straight people for the disappointing opening weekend box office for Bros, the star's much hyped gay romantic comedy. He wrote, He wrote and starred in Bros, the first gay rom-com to be backed by a major Hollywood studio and get nationwide theatrical release. But the film's $4.8 million box office haul was half what Universal Studios expected on opening weekend, according to Deadline. The poor showing means it's looking unlikely that Bros will turn a profit and eclipse its $22 million budget. They spent $22 million in this film, and they made only a fifth of that this weekend. So it's not doing too well. Despite positive reviews and strong Rotten Tomatoes scores, the comedian lamented Sunday on Twitter that straight people, especially in certain parts of the country, just didn't show up for Bros. He has all these great reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, and I mean, I don't know who these people are writing these reviews, but the average, I don't go by what these critics say. I go by what the average, regular, everyday American says about these movies. That's what makes me want to go watch something. Let's see. Mr. Eichner has been outspoken about the symbolic importance of this film representing more than the typical Hollywood entertainment product. He told Out Magazine in August, "We need people to go see this movie, gay people and straight people, in order for them, meaning the powers that be in Hollywood, go green light or more movies like this." During an address at MTV's VMA Awards last month, he implored the audience to go watch the movie because we need to show homophobes like Clarence Thomas and all the homophobes on the Supreme Court that we want gay love stories and support LGBTQ people, and we are not letting them drag us back into the last century because they are past and bros is the future. See, this statement right here is so stupid. Let's check out some of these comments here. Can gays understand that most heterosexuals could care less about your lifestyle? Many of us don't approve of it, but we will leave you alone as long as you don't force it down our face. What you do behind closed is between you and your maker. Your movie is a flop regardless of polling. You now know sodomites are regarded by the real public. How regarded by the real public? You used to have your pride. During now talks about the statement made at the VMAs about how you need to show homophobes like Clarence Thomas, all homophobes on the Supreme Court. Blah blah. You want gay love stories. This person says, "Wow, what a way to make enemies and make friends look for different friends." Sorry, part of romantic is that the audience would like to be one of the actors. You made a movie, and the best 5% of the population is going to want to see one of the actors kissing and sexing with other actors, and you can understand why it's hardly anybody wants to see it. Absolutely right. Now I'm going to play a small clip from this rom-com, this gay rom-com.
Hey guys, it's Bobby Lieber coming to you from the future home of the LGBTQ+ museum. Everyone is really excited and totally getting along.
This happens to be Bisexual Awareness Week, and no one has acknowledged it.
Lesbian History Month was in March. Nobody said a goddamn thing.
Of course, lesbians get a month and we get a week.
So what's happening? Didn't you guys have an announcement?
This is a little unexpected, but we are in a throuple situation.
You're in a throuple?
See, they're promoting this. Look, I said, I don't have a problem with gay people. I've worked with gay people. I've been acquainted with gay people. I don't have no issues there. That's not the problem. The problem is shoving an agenda down our throats. That's what this movie's trying to do.
Let me tell you what's progressive now. Being alone.
I love my life. I love my freedom. I love my independence.
That's kind of sad.
That I don't want to be in a throuple.
Oh my God, that's Aaron. He's very hot. Gay guys are so stupid.
I know. But we've been smart enough to brand ourselves as being smart.
It's our little secret.
You met a guy.
Frail and won't stop talking.
And I bet he's as intimidated by you as you are by him.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, I can do whenever and I can do whatever.
Cool, whatever, whenever. GIF of Michael Scott dancing.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, that's cool.
See, look at that. Look, I mean, why are you... People don't want to see that. They don't want to see a bunch of... I don't even want to see a movie with a bunch of lesbians, a bunch of women on women. So that's just not my thing. I want to go to the movie and have a good time without seeing these awkward moments. I want to see, girl on girl sex and guy on guy sex, talking about these sexual things. In some cases, some of these things make you feel uncomfortable. Just, I want to go to the movie, so I want to watch a horror movie. I want to see some action. I want to see some good old-fashioned comedy. I don't really want a sexual agenda pushed in my face. That's just not what I want to do when I go to the movies. I want to go have some popcorn, have a beer, glass of wine, whatever it is, and have a good time. That's just what it is. I think that's the majority of Americans, and the majority of Americans are not LGBTQ 1, 2, 3. That's not what the majority of America is. Like this person said in the comments, 5% at best. So if, let's just say if that is correct, 95% of the population or 96% of the population is not on board with this, this stuff. What makes them think that we're going to go rush? It's going to make, $50 million at the box office opening weekend. Like I said, they were expecting about $8 to $10 million at the box office, and it did half of that. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to stop the video right there. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.